Coming up in court today on Eye for an Eye.
Randy, do you have any other guns?
Hold on for a minute now. Wait a minute, Judge. You may not want to do that.
You might want to duck.
You may not.
In the court system, justice is not always just. That's why they bring their disputes here. Real people, real problems, real revenge. Justice is Eye for an Eye.
Hello, hi, it's me, Kato Kalin, and I was just sworn in, which is better than being sworn at. Today's Eye for an Eye, we have a dispute over a gunslinging granny who's being sued by her grandchildren. The plaintiff thinks her grandmother is a menace to society. The defendant thinks, well, she's as sharp as she's ever been. Granny, we're gonna have to ask you to turn around. You're facing the wrong way. I'm kidding, you're sharp.
We will not be denied by our grandmother anymore, and we will have the right, and Judge Extreme Akim will see the verdict our way.
I caught them trying to get rid of my gun, steal my money.
This is the case of Granny's Got a Gun. Let's see who the sharpest six-shooter is between the plaintiff and the defendant. Only Extreme Akim will know. Let's watch!
All rise!
Kiki Jones? Which one's Kiki? You're Kiki, and what is your name?
Renard Jones.
Okay,
Jones.
what relationship are you two?
Sisters and brothers.
Yes.
Okay, and you brought this case against your grandma?
Yes.
Okay, you're the grandma, is that correct?
Yes, I
Your
am.
grandchildren? And what is your name?
My name is Sylvester.
Sylvester Jones? Okay.
They're my former grandchildren.
What do you mean former?
Well,
Well, before we get into I've got here that you are seeking a permanent injunction to keep a gun away from her. A gun she owns, you want to keep it away from her. And you understand an injunction is where I make an order that that you cannot have something. For example, it would be kept away from her permanently. And then in turn, you countersue these two to disinherit them, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so let me first hear about the gun. Why do you want to keep the gun away from your grandma?
Okay, firstly, my grandmother is less than 1 month away from her 80th birthday. She carries this firearm around everywhere that she goes.
What kind of gun?
Well,
Colt 45.
Colt 45.
next door to her, she has some new people that just moved in and they have a 2-year-old child. She goes outside and shoots her gun and says that she's trying to shoot all the squirrels.
Yeah, darling, no.
Grandma, you did go back
No.
to those squirrels.
Grandma, did you shoot those squirrels?
You and I have been doing that for years, though. I've been
What
going
are you
out in the
shooting back there?
Squirrels.
You got
But I have
Those
a
damn
permit.
squirrels. You're not cooking them, are you?
Well, it all depends.
She's an extremely good handgun person. 1976, she won the shooting championship. So she do have skills with the gun.
Okay.
The problem we got with it is that her ability to see is deteriorating dramatically from doctor.
No.
Is that a doctor's report or something?
No.
Okay, ma'am, what do you got to say about that?
Your Honor,
Your eyesight's going.
let me tell you what's going on, see. My husband was a real big poker player, okay? And he won this Mother Pearl 45 coach, you
Okay,
know,
so-
in a poker game.
Right.
That's worth $5,000 right now. And I stopped smoking 51 years ago and started putting my money in a jar. My former grandkids have always been hustling money sometime or another. You know what I caught Bernard doing?
What did you catch him doing?
He was upstairs while Kiki and I was in the kitchen. He
Right.
was up there rambling in my stuff, trying to get that gun out, and he did.
Trying to get the 45.
Okay, did you get the gun?
I got the gun, but I was tackled.
Oh, yes.
I tackled you?
Yeah, she tackled him.
Wait a minute, you look like a big guy. What's your background? You play sports?
I was a former football player, but now I'm a coach for the University of Texas A&M. And I would
Do your
love
football
to-
players know your granny tackled
The
you?
way she tackled me, she needs to be a linebacker for
He
A&M.
had my gun.
And for another thing, I got the gun, I got the gun because, see, it's not about the value of the gun. It's about the protection.
No, no.
What'd you do with the gun once you got it?
I got the gun. I hope
Okay, and then you
have the gun.
I
But
read
I
the papers,
called the
you got a
cops.
temporary injunction, right?
I called
And
the
that's
cops and got
expired?
it
Is that
back.
why you've come to me?
I called the cops and got
injunction?
it back.
Yeah, you got a temporary one and
I
it
called the
expired?
cops. They gave it back to me, Your
I'm
Honor.
sorry, what?
They gave it back to me. They made him give
That's
it back
one of
to
them,
me.
Your Honor. We feel that there may be more guns.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here.
Yeah, what happened was they went to court and got a temporary injunction, and that expired, so that's why you got the gun back. But now they're coming to me to give a permanent injunction to keep you from having that gun
But
permanently.
I have a gun permit.
I know you have a gun
And the thing
permit.
about it is, do you know anything that's about these sadists and rapists that's running around here and they're raping us old women?
But see, that's been.
They're doing it. And it is a constitutional right for
in the
me to
environment that
own
we
my
live
own
in,
gun.
that hasn't happened in like 12 years.
Huh.
But tell me why you think that she can't control that gun. Why it's unsafe for her
Well,
to
you
have the
shouldn't be
gun.
outside shooting squirrels in the backyard with a 2-year-old baby
No,
next door.
he just thinks that.
Granny, do you have any other
Hold on
guns?
for a minute now. Wait a minute, Judge. You may not want to do that.
You might want to duck.
You may not.
Coming up next.
She said, "Get away from here, you devils! I'll shoot you out. I'll shoot you to hell."
They say you've been shooting at squirrels, and there you can't even hit the squirrels because you can't see. I got a doctor's report you can't see. They say you drink too much. They say you're chasing Jehovah's Witnesses out with a gun. What you got to say about all this? Why shouldn't I take this gun away from you?
You're watching Eye for an Eye.
I have a gun permit.
I know you have a gun
And the thing
permit.
about it is, do you know anything that's about these sadists and rapists that's running around here and they're raping us old women?
Granny, do you have any other
Hold on
guns?
for a minute now. Wait a minute, Judge. You may not want to do that.
You might want to duck.
You may not.
Granny, what is wrong with you? What, you can't bring a gun into a courtroom? You
Judge,
risking
that's
everybody's
why I'm
life
trying
with
to
that thing.
Your Honor. Your
What's
Honor.
What in
going
the
on?
world?
Your Honor.
Have you had her evaluated? Have y'all had her evaluated for her
Working on
mental?
that.
Just want to know one thing.
How did she get? I'm gonna have to investigate. How you got in this
It's
place with that
ways,
thing?
honey. When
She's
you get
taking up
old as
permit
I am, you can
above the
walk
law.
on through.
She's taking up
They don't
above the
pay
law.
you no attention. I want to know one thing, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Is
What's
you
that?
gonna give it back?
Your Honor, hold on. And that ain't the last of it, Your Honor. We had a lady come by, Jehovah's Witness.
I have told
We need
this
to let her
woman.
speak too.
I have
Yeah,
told
let me hear from the
Yeah,
lady.
you want to hear her first.
Yeah.
She came all the way in here.
Because grandmother may see it differently.
What's your name, ma'am? Grandma, you gotta give me a second here. I'm
Mary
gonna find out what happened.
Mary Johnson.
Mary Johnson, come on in here. Let me hear from you.
Okay.
Now, first of all, you're not related to any of these, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, tell me what happened. You're a Jehovah's Witness?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, sir.
tell me what happened.
My husband and 4 other people accompanied me to Granny's house, and we had been there a couple of times, but not lately, but just a couple of times. And so when we went in, she was just so friendly and smiling and everything, and she said,
Honey,
"Come in
that's
and
not
have a
true.
seat."
I didn't even let her in.
But anyway, and so we did not suspect that Granny had this problem with us because she was smiling and she let us in so nicely.
Right.
And so she said, "Let me go back to my back room. I have something for you all." And so when she came out with this gun.
Oh, this is too long.
And what did she do?
with the gun?
And she pointed at us and said, "You get out of here, you devils."
Did she shoot at you or she just pointed at
She
you?
pointed at us and we thought we were on our way to heaven.
No, Your Honor.
We
no.
thought she was gonna-
See, now let me tell you
So
what
what'd you
they're
do?
doing
What
now.
did you
It
do?
just
We
makes me
broke and
sad.
ran.
She didn't shoot
We
at
just
you
got-
while you ran, did she?
No,
When
no.
you tell them don't come back, now you know it's something wrong with somebody keep coming back every Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning. Just knocking on your door. Those are nuisance. Those people are just plain nuisance people. She knocked on the door. I knew who it was. Every Saturday morning, this one. And all the other 3 come with her knocking. And that Friday night I got home, I just stowed my gun on my couch.
And why'd you point the gun at? Let's get to the point of it.
I'm finna get to the point.
Come on, I got a bat. You might have a
Okay.
gun, but I got a
Let me
bat.
tell you
Come on,
what
get to the point.
happened.
See what I
And
mean?
I opened that door and she saw me moving my gun. And she took off running. I didn't know
Did
what
she
it
point
was.
at the gun at you or she just moved it?
She pointed at us.
I moved it and she
she
fell
made the
running.
statement that I made to you all.
Which statement?
She said, "Get away from here, you devils! I'll shoot you out. I'll shoot you to hell."
Oh, I don't shoot nothing but squirrels.
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm sorry you would.
And we don't have
Thank you,
any more in the
Mrs.
neighborhood.
Thank you.
Thank you. We
just
appreciate
don't
the
have
truth.
any more.
We appreciate the truth.
Okay.
Because the
No.
truth will set you free.
And my grandson.
And this is
I
the
don't-
problem we have. We've got to get this gun from
no,
our
Your
grandmother.
Honor, I got some stuff to show you on
Grandma,
the
what you got to say about this doctor's report? It says that you were in a car wreck, and since then your vision is.
Oh, he just wrote that because he knew I was going to get home to some
Donna?
money.
What?
You know they'll say anything
That's Dr.
you want
Jackson.
them to if you pay him. He knew I was going to get some money.
She think we're after our money.
My mother pearl gun is worth $5,000.
Yeah, tell me about the gun.
My husband won it in a poker game.
I got you. What evidence you got?
This is my firearm permit, Your Honor. This here is where this nice young former grandson of mine, you know, got in a
What
little
happened? That's the
trouble.
love in the family.
And what he got
That's
arrested? What did he get arrested for?
Marijuana.
Okay, now, y'all, let me explain
And,
this right here. This right here all goes back to 15 years ago when I was in high school. I'm a college coach now. You see the where she's at
Alzheimer's.
for is the mindset. She's still thinking that she has, even though she has a hand on the trigger, she's still thinking that she can hit the target. She's off. The report right there is.
That's 15 years ago, Grandma. That's a
this-
legal term called irrelevant. That has
That's
nothing to do with this case.
the
We're here
court
to see
today.
if you can hold the
but
gun.
see, right now, though, that's okay, Judge, because this right here is going to set the record straight.
What's that?
This is the receipt
No, I don't
from the
drink.
liquor
I don't drink
store
no more.
that
I
she
just don't
drinks.
drink. No, I don't
That's right
drink.
here. You want to show this?
No,
to the
I don't drink.
Grandma, how much does
I
she
don't
drink?
That's quite a bit of liquor.
No,
That's quite a bit of liquor.
no, I
it
don't
depends what
drink.
you want to do. This
How
is
much alcohol you drink?
Not enough.
Oh.
Well, you see, that's the deal with the
Grandma, that's a lot of booze you've been drinking. Is this all for you?
That's all for her.
Grandma, what you got to say about all this? They say you've been shooting at squirrels in there. You can't even hit the squirrels because you can't see. I got a doctor's report you can't see. They say you drink too much. They say you're chasing Jehovah's Witnesses out with a gun. What you got to say about all this? Why shouldn't I take this gun away from you?
Your Honor.
I got to protect the citizens
I
of
know
this state.
you
I got to
have, but
protect
Absolutely.
you too.
you
What if
always
you accidentally
heard that-
shot yourself? I wouldn't be able to sleep with myself at night.
Exactly.
If you did that.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Always heard.
Take it
they
away.
say is always a lie, and that's what they're doing here.
We're just trying to protect her, Yana.
Cause
We're
I
just trying
can
to find the
steal
best
shit
treatment.
You say,
straight. I just want to know if you're gonna give it back.
well, I've got all the evidence here. I'm going to listen to everything, and I'll make my decision. But I'm going to give you this gun back, and I'll be back in a second with my decision. Thank you.
The crowd loves you. Of course, that doesn't matter because, you know, the judge always makes the decision, but the crowd loves you.
Granny, I love you very much, but I think we should err on the side of caution. Take your gun, but let you stay in your house.
Yes, I agree.
Oh no,
Very
son,
good. Thank
I
you,
don't
sir.
regret
Well, I
it.
love Granny too. I think she's
That's-
real cool. I think to be that old. But I think the fact that she carried a gun in a courtroom is a little
Exactly.
irresponsible and kind of sets with it.
Very much.
Right.
Well, honey, everybody else is doing it.
Well, I think she should have one because there's too many psycho people out there in the world right now, and she needs
Couple
protection.
of them laying up
Needs
in
some
here right
protection.
now. You gonna need it to protect yourself.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness myself, and I have met some very irritable people. This could be a very dangerous situation, Granny. I know you need to protect yourself, but so do I need protection.
If you don't,
agree.
if you stop coming by my house, that's your best protection. That's your best protection.
Well, Granny, you know what? The judge has all the papers, the doctor's notes. Once again, it's not up to me. It's up to Judge Extreme Akim, and we're going to get his decision right now. So stay with us. Here we go.
Coming up next.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because you're 80 years old that you didn't know you couldn't bring a gun to the courtroom. If that gun was loaded, me and you would have a serious problem.
You're watching Eye for an Eye.
That's 15 years ago, Grandma.
No,
That's a
this-
legal term called irrelevant. That has
That's
nothing to do
nothing
with
to
this
do
case.
with
We're
the
here to
court
see if you
today.
can hold the
But
gun.
see, right now, though, that's okay, Judge, because this right here is going to set the record straight.
What's that?
This is the receipt
No, I don't
from the
drink.
liquor
I don't drink
store
no more. I
that she
just don't
drinks.
drink.
All right!
Granny, what am I gonna do with you? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because you're 80 years old that you didn't know you couldn't bring a gun in the courtroom. If that gun was loaded, me and you would have a serious problem. Also, because of you, I'm gonna ask that the court personnel make sure that there's metal detectors coming in this courtroom now. We haven't had them in the past, but now I want them in here. I mean, I think it's sort of strange you're chasing people out of your house with a gun, but it is your house, and I mean, I don't know what went on in the house, so I don't know if you should get the gun back. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to see if you're competent enough to handle the gun. So what I'm gonna do in this case is I'm gonna order that there be a duel between you and your grandkids. You're gonna each have a gun with paintballs. If you beat these two in that duel, you're gonna get your gun back. If they beat you, this gun's remaining with me forever. Good luck, Granny. May the best shooter win.
It's going to be a gunfight today at high noon at the Oak Cato Corral. Yup. Pitting grandmother against granddaughter. What's at stake? Ooh, Granny's Colt 45. This promises to be one heck of a high-caliber show. Draw!
It was a good verdict, you know, so that my grandmother would finally see that she does not need this gun so she can see how painful guns are and maybe she'll give hers up. My strategy is to aim and shoot because that's all I'm gonna need to do to show her how good I am with a gun. Granny, I hate to do this to you because you're my grandmother and I love you, but I have to use my gun to get yours.
I think the judge's verdict was fair because he knows that I am the 5-time champion in this county. Kiki doesn't stand a chance with me. Today's the day that I'm not gonna only show them, but I'm gonna show the whole world. Granny means what she say. Kiki, today is pay by number time and your number is up.
I'm afraid to talk to you, you're so focused. I'm over here. Hey.
Hey.
You were actually gonna try to shoot your granny.
I gotta do what I gotta do to get that gun. It's for her own safety.
Well, Granny has got a great focus on her right now. She's looking at you. It's like a stare down.
That's right.
I'm not gonna say good luck because I don't know who I want to win, but I can tell you one thing. If you hit Granny, you are not having Thanksgiving dinner with her.
Well, I gotta plan to go somewhere else then because I'm gonna get that gun.
Granny, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
She's focused. She said she's gonna fire and win.
No way.
Granny, I'm gonna tell you the rules quick as we gotta fire. It's easy. It's 1, 2, 3, draw. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, draw and fire right there. Is it clear?
1, 2, 3.
Draw. When I say draw, you commence firing. It's like the gunfight at the OK.
I got
Well,
it.
let
I've
me-
been the 5-time junior winner champion in this county.
Let's
I
go
don't
then.
need that.
On draw. Let's go.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, draw! Granny, stay there! Granny! Granny, stay there! Granny! Granny! Granny, you can't move! Granny, stay! You can't... Granny, you can't move! Well, watch people! Stop! No! Stop! 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 Well, watch people! Stop! No! Stop! 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 Granny, stop! 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 Hold on, it's over! Holy cow, she hit you!
Yeah. She sure did.
You look like a Walt Disney painting! What happened? What happened? What happened? What was out there? You were aiming, you were missing her! You were missing her in every shot! Wait a minute. How old are you?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Well, 17, you think we're gonna put paintballs in your gun? You're too young!
She don't need one either. Did you see that? Look at me.
I know. Well, we're sorry, but we couldn't put paintballs in your gun. We had to give them to Granny. Today, justice was a fistful of paintballs.
Yeah. When I found out that she didn't have any bullets in her gun, I think the judge did that to teach her a lesson so she would learn how to respect her elders. Although I would have took her down anyway if she had had some in there.
I don't know if the judge was trying to teach me a lesson about respecting my elders, but that was not the right way to do it, because now I'm going to try to go back for more.
I thought about how my granddaughter had done me, and she reminded me of those squirrels that I'd be picking off out of my backyard. Yes, I have learned something from this experience. Don't ever take your grandkids into your house and feed them.
Granny, you may have got me on this one, but one day I will get those guns.
Kiki, I painted you like an old fence. You better think twice before you come back to take something from Grandma's house.